Teamwork makes the dream work. You have a booger. Hey, look at the camera. Say hi. Hi. That's all a nice picture. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I look a little weird. I just filmed a tutorial on this eye look using the new Juvia's Place Warrior 3 palette. So now what I want to do is I want to focus on a foundation review. So I just got the new InstaBake foundation and concealer from Bakerie. So if you're curious, this is what the packaging looks like, and then you can actually open it up and it shows you what the inside looks like. I mean, how cute is this packaging? And this is what your 3-in-1 full coverage concealer looks like. Cute little bad boy right here. It's so tiny. So the owner, CEO Cashmire, was nice enough to send me the new foundation, the concealer, and they also threw in some flour translucent baking powder, which, if you know me, this is my all-time favorite. I use this religiously. Like, it just works so amazing. Sorry, I felt my eyelash. So they actually sent me 2 colors. They sent me the 357 Warm Neutral, and then this one is the 359 Cool. So these are the lightest 2 colors. So I think, so usually I'm probably the lightest shade, but since we went to the beach and I'm a nice little tan, the 357 Warm Neutral is probably going to be the closest color right now. Oh, and Aiden has joined us to film today because Landon decided that Landon has to take a nap, so he's with us. So I'm going to go ahead and prep and prime my face. I've really been liking the Farsali Skin Tune Blur Perfecting Primer Serum, and I've also been using the Farsali Rose Gold Mist. This is 24 karat gold infused hydrate and prime and set. So this, as you see how tiny it is, so I wanted to get the small one of this just to try it out and see how I like it first. I did have the Unicorn Essence and I loved it, and then this was like a little splurge because Sephora had their sale. And is it bad that I like this just for the aesthetic? But I do really like this combo. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face, and then we're going to get started. So to apply the foundation, I have my Juvia's Place brush as well as my Beauty Bakerie baking egg sponge. So I am going to do 1/2 with the brush and 1/2 with the sponge just to see how it applies. I may end up going over and using one on the whole face, but I just want to test it out to let you guys know. So I do like that it comes with a little pump. If you've had their foundation before, it had a cap, it was glass, it had a pump on it as well. But I do like the the convenience of just being able to pump it out and that it's not a glass bottle anymore. So I'm going to use the brush on this side of my face. Really, like, any redness that I had on my face is basically gone. It's just a little area right here, it's just not. But that could be me as well. Like, I had redness here, that's gone. And you can tell that the pores that I had here are no longer there. So I'm going to go ahead and use the damp beauty blender. I'm going to spray it with my 24 Gold Mist. I'm going to do just pump, and we're going to blend it out. So I must say that any type of redness that I had is legit gone. Now, I do think that this side is more blurred out than this side. So I'm just gonna come over here and just kind of, well, I'm just gonna try to just dab into it. Yeah, so I do like the brush better for the foundation more than I like the beauty blender, which you probably could apply with the brush and then just dab over it with this, but I find that this definitely gives more coverage than the beauty blender, and this definitely blurred out more of my pores and imperfections than the sponge did. But coverage, all in all, like everything that was red on my face is gone. So now we're going to move on to the concealer. Okay, so I will include in the description below how much all this retails for, but just to let you know, this is 0.9 fluid ounces. So this is actually 1 fluid ounce and this is 0.9. So 0.1 less. But this is their InstaBake Aqua Glass Foundation, and on the back it says, inspired by the elegance and minimalistic approach to beauty that Japan is known for, InstaBake Aqua Glass Foundation delivers extraordinary performance and applies like frosting, rightfully named InstaBake. This full coverage, poreless vegan formula covers anything left in its wake, from uneven tone to scars and blemishes. So that's why definitely, like, it totally covered up. I mean, of course it didn't cover up everything pore-wise, but it definitely covered a lot of the pores, eliminated it as well. So now we're going to move on to the InstaBake 3-in-1 Concealer. So this is 0.14 fluid ounces. And it doesn't really give a description. Okay, so InstaBake Full Coverage Concealer. 1 is smooth, 2 is conceal, and 3 is contour. So that's basically what you can use it for. I wonder if there's anything on here. And my battery's dying, so I'm going to change it really quick. So now with the concealer, of course, I'm going to go ahead and do the same. I have my concealer brush as well as my beauty blender, so I'm going to use the brush on one side and the blender on the other. And and stop. Their applicator is definitely different. It's like a triangle shaped tip, which I haven't ever seen before. So it's definitely something new. Alright, so and stop. So brush on this side. Oh. Oh my gosh, this is like flawless airbrush. I'm in love with this concealer. Alright, let's try the blender on the other side. Again, let me smell and stop. Okay, I definitely love the brush. The blender really didn't do too bad when it came to the concealer, but I'm just gonna even it all out. Okay, so now I normally use translucent powder from Bakerie, but they did send me the rice powder, which is white, which is the white powder. So I'm going to go ahead and try that one out. White always makes me a little scared, but you know. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my blender. Even stop. And I like to dip into my powder and press it into my face to really set in, because I do have really oily skin. This step can be skipped for those with very dry skin. I advise you to just apply it with a brush instead of this, because this will make you matte. And I apply it to every place that I conceal. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, and I will be right back with my final thoughts. Alright guys, so I went ahead and finished up. I added my bronzer, my blush, my highlights, my lipstick. I am thoroughly, very impressed with this foundation. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but this side of my face is definitely a lot more blurred out than this side where I use. So yeah, in conclusion to this, yeah, this is obviously the Avery show, and I'm just here for him. Yeah. But anyways, like I was saying, definitely think that the brush worked a lot better than, so I do, yeah, so I do think that the foundation brush definitely worked wonders using this foundation as opposed to the beauty blender that I find didn't really didn't really illuminate the pores as well as I wanted it to. The concealer, the coverage is amazing. Even though it is a little bit of product, I feel like it really went a long way. There you go. And I definitely will have to give you an update on how the powder works. I don't really see a difference because, I mean, honestly, the translucent and the white are really close in color. The translucent is more like off-white than rice, which is white. So yeah, for the most part, I mean, it's the same. I always just get so scared when it comes to a white setting powder, because you honestly just never know if you're going to get flashback, and I'm so scared of that day when that is going to happen. Yeah. So, all in all, I definitely give all of these products a thumbs up. I definitely recommend them. You can purchase these products at any Ulta store. They are actually in 600 stores right now, or you can purchase online at beautybakerie.com or even ulta.com for all these products. I've always been a Beauty Bakerie fan, so I highly recommend these products. They worked amazing. I do recommend a brush to apply this foundation, but now I feel like I'm just reacting myself. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the new InstaBake collection. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel. You can hit the bell right next to the subscribe button so you get notified every time that I upload. Give this video a big thumbs up and share it as well so that I can get more followers and get more money for making these videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! You're too cute. Bye! Good job.